Hey butterflies, it's your girl Pam. Today I have a special and my first collab with the Bearded Father. I am so excited. I cannot tell you how much this guy has impacted my life. He was my first guy that I had a comment from. And he never told me he was a YouTuber. He just was leaving encouraging words. And then I realized, oh my gosh, I know who this guy is. And we supported each other. For him to even embrace the fact of doing a collab with me, I am so appreciative. So I'm going to leave his information below so that you guys can go over to his channel as soon as we get through with this video. What our collab is about is the struggles of men and women when it comes to weight. So I'm calling this Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus when it comes to weight loss. Or are we? So I sent him 5 struggles that I go through being an overweight woman, and then he's going to let you guys see my answers, and then he's going to address it from a man's point of view. And he sent me 5 struggles that he's gone through. I'll share those with you, and then I'm going to comment from a woman's standpoint. So guys, we'll be able to see if we really have some of the same struggles. So I can't wait. We'll see how this plays out. It ought to be interesting. I'm just like really anxious to see how, men think about things differently when it comes to this weight loss thing. And if they have some of the same struggles that we as women have. So let's get started. I shop at about 4 different places for my clothing. 3 of them are pretty much completely tailored to women that are of a certain size. And then the other one is like half of the shop is for full figured and the other shop is for, do I say regular size? I don't know what to say because the average woman these days is a size 14, so I don't know how to answer that part, but they're not full figured. Let's just put it that way. And so when I was younger, I was able to shop at these other stores that, didn't just tailor to full figured women because between 18 and 25, I had lost a lot of weight, not due to any diet. I was young and just moved to Atlanta and I had no money, so I starved. Yeah, that's what happened. So, yeah, I ain't have any money. I ate cereal in the morning, and that's when McDonald's had just came out with those. They look like the McFlurry shake things, but there were salads in there, and you would shake the salads with the dressing. Yep. And that's what I ate every day. Didn't have no more money. I was a struggling college student. So I lost a good bit of the weight. So I try to buy staple pieces that I can kind of switch up. You'll rarely see me in a dress or a skirt. 9 times out of 10, if it's business, I'm in some slacks or I'm in jeans. I will wear capris. But I remember specifically the day I stopped wearing shorts. Coming out of a store, I had the shorts. I didn't have on booty shorts. I had shorts that were right above the knee. And for whatever reason, don't know if the girl was laughing at me, don't have a clue. But she was driving by. She was on the passenger side, and she was just cackling. And for whatever reason, I thought she was laughing at me, and I never put shorts on again. So, and unless I'm at home, I don't wear them. So it kind of tainted me a little bit, and I just never recovered from that particular thing. So I just don't wear shorts, but I like to have comfortable clothes. I'm determined that I'm not going to go up another size. So I haven't bought anything new since vacation, honestly. I'll usually buy things twice a year, spring and summer, and then for fall and winter. Other than that, I don't really do a whole lot of shopping. Dating. Yep, I don't do it. I don't I don't date. Um my friends have a running joke that unless it's Walmart, Kroger, or Home Depot, that I'm not gonna meet anybody. Probably true, and we can probably X out Walmart now because now I do the Walmart pickup. So unless he's putting them groceries in the car, I'm still not gonna see him. I don't. I've tried online dating. Yeah, not for me. I've been in the grocery store and people have walked up to me and yeah, I usually think you're crazy. I don't answer to pss, pss. I don't answer to that. Hey babe, pss, pss. I have no earthly idea who you're talking to. If you can't walk up and be a gentleman, then you will not get my attention. I will play like you are invisible because you are. Not gonna ready to do it. So, the way that I would like to meet somebody is that somebody knows me and my personalities and all my quirks and all of that other stuff that I've got going on, and they know somebody that might be a good fit. Doesn't have to work out. We don't have to live happily ever after, but that would be my preferred way of meeting someone. That somebody that I trust knows that you're not a serial killer. Online, I don't know if you're a serial killer. There's no question. I've answered them all. There's no question that says, are you a serial killer? And if you are, you're not going to answer it correctly. So, yeah, I'm going to need somebody. I'm going to need some references. I need some references. I've kissed a lot of frogs in my life, and either I'll wait on my Prince Charming, that Jesus himself will have to descend from the skies and tell me he's for me, or I'm good. I'll just stay single. I'm all right. Playing sports. Well, when I was younger, I played basketball. I cheered. I did both of those things because my mommy asked me to. Wasn't really big on either one of them. I think, that was her way to try to keep me active. It wasn't such a health conscious environment like it is now. I think she did the best that she could as far as sparing my feelings from saying, you're fat and we really need to get you active. So she put me in different activities to attempt to keep me busy. So I appreciate her not, just being mean about it. I've heard horror stories about people, their parents telling them they're fat and all this other stuff. My mother was not like that, and so I think that was her way, is just to kind of keep me busy. And it worked for the most part. I've had my chunky spells and I've lost weight and, just awkwardness. I was a chunky kid with the thick glasses, especially in elementary school. She did allow me to get contacts, I think, in middle school, maybe, nope. I think it was my 10th grade year I got contacts. But I did the best I could. I enjoyed it, but I knew that on the teams that I played on, I was 9 times out of 10 the biggest kid. Insecurities was something that was not shown outside of my house, if that makes sense. I had to put on a tough exterior for the outside world, and that's what I did. My mother would always say, "Don't let them see you sweat," so I didn't. I learned to cope with who I was and pretend that being overweight didn't affect me. It did. Probably caused me to eat even more trying to hold all of this in. I think my mom was just trying to protect me from the outside world. And so with the insecurities, probably held me back from doing things more than it had me show people that it affected me. So I may not try out for this because of my insecurities, but if somebody said something, then I would put up a tough exterior. So I just learned to cope. Yeah, Mike, this one's kind of hitting home. I'm going to keep going. Don't want to cry on here. Not with the bearded father. I can only think of one situation. My third husband called me a fat bitch. That didn't go over quite well. I will not tell you guys what I said back to him. I will just say that it had something to do with his anatomy. So, I think I don't want y'all to think differently of me, so I won't tell you. But in other situations where Mike is talking about the guys, that is so enlightening to me because I didn't know they took jabs at each other like that. I can't recall another female saying anything like that. I'm sure they've said it behind my back. Absolutely, they've said it behind my back. But I don't remember anybody straightforward to my face as an adult saying something that would be so bold. I don't know if I come off literally like that's the only thing I can think of. Probably if you say it, you might not want her to hear you saying it. I just don't ever recall doing that. I've learned from like going to the barbershop. Whoa, the barbershop is worse. Is that a word? The barbershop is worse than a beauty shop. Oh my God, all I want to do is get my hair cut and get out. And they want to ask me questions like I'm Dr. Phil. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to answer your questions. So I didn't, until I started going to the barbershop, I had no idea. Had no idea that they talk about all kind of crazy stuff. And women and themselves and each other and catty. Oh my God, catty. Oh my God. I'm assuming that the locker room is probably the same. Maybe it's just all of that testosterone. I don't know, y'all. That's too much. I almost hate going to the barbershop because it is draining. I got away from the beauty shop for that. That's why I cut my hair off. Yeah, don't want to do that. So, the cattiness of somebody being that, having that big of kahunas, no, I haven't experienced that. Although that is the strangest thing to hear that men do that to each other. I'm just, it is, wow. I can say that I'm glad that nobody has So therefore my reaction would not be something that's probably not that good. So I'm glad that if they do it, that's probably one of the times that I wish they would just do it behind my back and me never find out. I'm always looking for takeaways, and my takeaway from this collab with the bearded father is a wonderful insight that we're not that different. On the subject of weight, we may not be from Mars and from Venus. I think we both have such a vulnerability and so many challenges of being overweight. This might be something that we have in common, is that the struggle really is real, and we really do have some of the same challenges as men and women when it comes to weight loss, when it comes to being overweight, when it comes to just trying to deal with society and being overweight. So I'm so extremely glad that I was able to get his insight. And so what I want you guys to do now is to go over to his channel. I'm going to link his information below. And, you know, make sure you follow him on Instagram. He is such a good guy, y'all. If you're not familiar with him, you'll fall in love. If you're coming from the Bearded Father's channel, welcome. I would love to have you a part of the butterfly family. So please make sure that you hit subscribe. Make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. Please make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Leave me your comments. I love interacting with my butterflies. So until next time, love you, butterflies.